Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Tar Heels will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the first swing of the game. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. The play action fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Back to pass, it's Shields. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So North Carolina's offense has its first opportunity of the day. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Might as well give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They needed a big play and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's high. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 30. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third down. Pulls it in. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's high. Gets rid of it. This time it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Orlando. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing as a wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's McKee. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Hokies want to move quickly. They'll try to get it in with the run. Running through contact. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off here. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Orlando. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's high. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Shields. They're working that left side. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Hold and fire complete. Across the 45. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Open space at the 25. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The sure hands, it's McKee. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Looking for a man. It's high. He's got him. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Gives it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Pulls it in. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Tar Heels are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Ball's at the 26, it's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground, fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Intercepted, they were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass, it's Shields. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Hokies will hustle to the line.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Shields. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Release to the back. Fires it incomplete. The Hokies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, the power run here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Back to pass on second down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking downfield, it's Shields. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Hokies! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 23 over East Carolina. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At midfield, he's got room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me on the knee.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Got it, looking for a first. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's high. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UNC!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you need. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
And the Hokies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're dealing with a second and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It's a draw. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Leaves it with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the field goal unit is on the field. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking to throw, it's Shields. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Quick release by the QB. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. Got a little space. Oh, what a cut. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking downfield, it's high. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on every. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Off play action. Fires to the middle. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Makes the quick grab. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Shields. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Hokies line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll go to the ground. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option. The give. Makes his man miss. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's high. Touchdown, North Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops calling and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you...
There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got him downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You can just see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Pollard.
Keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. The Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Shields. Escapes trouble. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This time on target. Turning it on! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Quick completion to the right. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to throw. It's high. Throws to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going right to work up top. Right on the money.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Hand off from the shotgun. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Hokies in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got his man on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Dropping back, it's Shields. Get it out on the screen. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. No huddle here for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gives it on the option. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They go to the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. play fake. Here comes the heat. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Shields. Looking for the end zone. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Quick toss. Plows through the defense.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Gets it out fast. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking to throw, it's Shields. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Hokies racing to the line in a hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing.
Oh, he's got some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Trying play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.